Hi guys, it's Stephanie once again. When I did the first video this morning, I did say that I was possibly going to make a second video today, and that was why I was trying so hard to keep the first video I did today short. And the same thing goes for this video. I'm going to try as best as I can to keep this video short. However, it's very important that I make this video because I want to share some information regarding hormone use that I think you'll find interesting. So once again, before I continue, I want to say thank you to all of my subscribers who have been with me since last year. And also those visitors that might be checking out my videos for the first time. If you find that special video that resonates with you, then please consider on subscribing. But if you do, don't forget to hit that top bell for all future notifications. Talk to you guys very soon. Okay, so here we go. You're probably saying, what could be so important about hormonal use that you want to discuss with us? Well, first off, if it wasn't very important to know something about the effects of hormonal use, then our endocrinologists and laboratories that do our blood work would not be necessary. Okay, so the reason why we have to have semi-annual checkups of all our vital organs, and especially during HRT, is because they can directly affect us if we continue to use them and not know if there's anything wrong with our kidneys or our liver, okay? Or is everything functioning right? Okay, so first of all, we all know that when you're transitioning from one gender to the next, we need to take hormones so we can achieve the physical appearance of the gender that we believe ourselves to be, okay? And most of us, if not all of us, know the results that we all want. And we know that the correct hormones in our bodies will help us achieve those goals, okay? For example, if we were not at odds with our bodies and our inner feelings towards those issues, then we would not be going through what we're going through. But we believe ourselves to be trapped in the wrong body or born with the wrong body. And we know this because we don't look like cisgender women when we come out. And our bodies may not look like theirs. We don't have the proper curves, or maybe our voices don't sound like them. Now, we know that hormones cannot change our voice. Unless you're a trans man and you're on testosterone, the testosterone hormone will thicken a trans man's vocal cords, so over time he will sound like any other male because the voice does thicken. A young boy before puberty, his voice at a very young age before puberty don't sound that much different than another girl. However, when puberty begins, this young man's voice will change over time for the next 4 years. Okay? And by the time they're 21, you will not recognize their voice from 21 and back till he was about 10 years old. That's because the testosterone, the male testosterone, and the second male characteristics from testosterone and puberty has changed the thickness of his voice. Well, when a trans man is transitioning to a man from once being a little girl, okay, his vocal cords will thicken just as any cisgender male from the age of 10 all the way to the age of 21. And most of the time, it's noticeable from 16 to 18. Okay, by the age of 18, the surge of testosterone or hormones would have leveled off, and then from there on, it actually declines. But the results from puberty and testosterone, okay, will remain. Now, let's talk about trans women, okay? I did say before that us trans women use very, very powerful hormones as well, okay? One of the things that we wish estrogens would do is change our voice softer. But unfortunately, because our bodies were male in the beginning, our voices was caused by our natural testosterone before we had the surgery and after puberty. So our vocal cords are thicker. Estrogens don't make them softer. In order for us to sound more feminine, we either have to have surgeries to reduce the size of our vocal cords or take special vocal lessons to sound more feminine. I guess what I'm trying to say is that hormone use is dangerous because they're drugs, okay? They're man-made. For us to continue to take hormone use to give us the proper features and aesthetics as cisgender women, then we can't continue to use them for years and years and years unchecked. So therefore, we need to go to doctor's visits semi-annually, get our blood work done, get our weight checked, check our heart, do the proper blood work, to check our lipids, to check our cholesterol levels, to check and see if our liver and kidneys are functioning right. Okay? I've been taking my hormones for a long time, almost 20 years. Okay? I was asked by my doctors to stop taking my hormones a few months out before my surgeries. Why do you think that is? That's because hormone use can cause thrombosis or thickening of the blood. During surgery, there could be cloggings and more thickening of the blood that can cause strokes. Okay? So one of the first things I noticed when I quit taking my hormones before my surgery was the onset of hot flashes. When we stop taking our hormones, within a week and a half to 2 weeks, we experience menopause, just like a cisgender woman. When cisgender women reach certain ages later in life, their bodies stop producing estrogens, okay? And sometimes they're prescribed estrogens to take, again, either injectables or oral pills. Now, it's not recommended for women to go back on estrogens if there's a history of cancer in their family, okay? Because fears of breast cancer and other problems. Sometimes these women might begin to take or use natural substances like cohosh, okay, which could lessen or decrease the experiences of hot flashes, okay. That was one of the things I experienced about 1.5 to 2 weeks after I stopped taking my hormones because of my surgeries that were coming up almost 20 years ago. Okay. So other than that, the other times that I stop taking my hormones is when I want to give my body a break. Okay. Can you imagine taking these hormones every day, okay, from 10 milligrams all the way to 4 milligrams. I started with 10 milligrams a day, a 5 milligram in the morning and 5 milligrams in the evening. Now I'm down to 4 milligrams, 2 milligrams in the morning and 2 milligrams in the evening. So what I did was I steadily decreased them, because the less I have to take them, the less harm that they can do to my internal organs, because I'm taking them orally. I would recommend anybody who's using estrogen or any other hormones to give your body a break if you're taking them orally. Because if you're taking them orally, they have to go through your digestive system, through your kidneys and liver, and then into your bloodstream. Blood goes all over your body. It travels, and it takes these hormones with you, okay? It's known that long-term use of these hormones can cause heart disease. So don't you think it's a great idea to give your body a break, maybe once or twice a year? If you want to give your body a break once a year, I would take at least, I would say 6.5 weeks off just to cleanse your body, okay? I do it twice a year, okay? And I take 4 weeks off the first time, and another 2 to 3 weeks on the second time go around. Within that time, I'm actually drinking a lot of water to cleanse and clean my kidneys and my liver and all that stuff. And I'm trying to eat healthier. Okay. It's not fun. It's not fun giving your body a break from the hormones, because within a week and a half to 2 weeks from not taking them, you will undoubtedly experience menopause. Okay? Cisgender women can't control their body from making their hormones, which throws them into menopause and severe hot flashes. But we can turn them off and on because our hormones are being taken either by injection or pills orally. I wouldn't be so much concerned if you're taking them with injections. Most trans men I know take their testosterone either with a patch or injectables. Back in the 1950s and 60s, and even today, a lot of professional bodybuilders take testosterone orally. Not good. So these days, you do have a lot of choices. The trans men do, either patch, pills, or injections. Okay. I didn't want to take the injections because I don't feel like sticking a needle in my body once a week. Okay. Actually, what I might do is experiment with transdermal patches, which the estrogens get absorbed through the skin and finally into the bloodstream. But we have 7 layers of skin. I don't know what the delivery quality is on that. Okay. Because I've reduced my estrogen oral dosages from 10 milligram to 5 milligram daily, 4 milligram daily, 2 in the morning and 2 in the evening, plus taking a couple months off from them, I should be fine, along with my semi-annual checkups. I just thought that you guys, if you're not already, maybe think about taking a break from your hormones once in a while to give your body a break. I think it's important. It would be very disheartening to know that you could have done something earlier and turn it into a habitual thing every year to do this, along with your checkups. I think it's a great thing. Knock on wood. Lately, I've been feeling good with all these drugs I take. Beta blockers for my heart, and thyroid medicine for my thyroid. And I also have to take estrogens to keep my body in check. Okay. I think we're all familiar with the menopause when we have to stop for one reason or the other. It's not fun walking around for weeks at a time, putting up with the severe hot flashes. It's especially tougher if you live in Florida and you have extremely long hair and you're trying to stay cool with the high humidity, along with long hair covering your head. Okay. When I first experienced my first hot flashes years ago, or every year, I'm actually dreading it. But it's something that I have to do. I mean, if you can cleanse your body, then do it. You know, it's just one of those things. It's a great idea. I'm going to continue to do it. And that's about it. So anyways, I hope you guys found this small tip regarding usage of estrogens. and was enlightening for you. And I hope that you guys are doing well. I know that not all my viewers are trans people, and so therefore some of you don't have to worry about taking hormones or taking a break from them so you could cleanse your system. I know that this video is for those people who do take them. But anyways, hey, look at it as a learning thing for those of you that don't take them. At least you'll see what we go through, every year. But I hope you guys are going to have a nice evening, and I'll be talking to you guys shortly. Bye-bye. Guys, that concludes this evening's film.